What a week it has been.
Here we are on Saturday and still at it 4 days after Election Day, and we still don't know who the next president will be. Here's a look at how we got here.
Live coverage of Election Night 2020. It is finally here.
It's the fight between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. We had early voting like we've never seen before.
In New Hampshire, it looks like Joe Biden will win. Trump will win Ohio and take its 18 electoral votes.
We've got a big call to make. NBC projects Florida goes to President Donald Trump.
Trump will win the 6 electoral votes in Iowa.
And the fact that we're calling Texas something of a battleground this year shows you what an extraordinary year it is.
Joe Biden will win the state of Minnesota 10 electoral votes.
Joe Biden projecting confidence overnight.
It's not my place or Donald Trump's place to declare who's won this election. That's the decision of the American people. But I'm optimistic about this outcome.
President Trump at the White House overnight, surrounded by hundreds of supporters.
Frankly, we did win this election.
They knew they'd have to wait days for the early vote from the 3 Rust Belt states.
Georgia is a pure jump ball. It really is. This thing's getting really tight.
NBC News projecting Biden is the apparent winner of Wisconsin and the winner of Michigan.
Senator Harris and I are on track to win more votes than any ticket in the history of this country.
In Pennsylvania, they keep counting and counting.
I will do everything within my power to ensure that the results are fair and that every vote is counted.
North Carolina State Board of Elections just announced today that they likely will not have updated voter totals until next week.
Clark County is the home to Las Vegas, and they aren't saying exactly how many votes are left to be counted, but we do know it's a lot of mail-in.
On the streets of America, a united call to count every vote.
In Arizona overnight, hundreds of Trump supporters, some armed, gathered outside a Phoenix election center saying the election was being stolen from the president.
The Trump campaign now shifting the battle to the courtroom, suing to stop the count in states where he's ahead and challenging legal votes in states where he's behind.
You haven't presented any evidence of fraud.
Where's the evidence?
They've presented no evidence of fraud.
We are counting ballots. There is a live stream. Everybody can watch. It's very transparent.
Donald Trump launching an assault on the integrity of the election, unleashing a barrage of false claims.
If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us.
Joe Biden has now taken the lead in the battleground state of Pennsylvania.
Another battleground that flipped in Joe Biden's favor.
With a margin that small, there will be likely a recount in Georgia.
We've never had an election like this where so many people participated, and so many people participated in different ways.
And what's been nice about being together today is sort of trading notes about our experiences in Wilmington at the White House. What's it been like there?
That's right. This is one of the rare weeks that we have not been together. I have to tell you, the scene in Wilmington has become increasingly dynamic as these new results have rolled in. We're doing a lot of tea leaf reading because there's been a lot of activity in and around that stage where Vice President Biden ultimately will speak if and when he does win this race.
There was this unique energy at the White House this week because just so many camera crews came in from all over the country and the world, more languages being spoken than you would recognize there. But what struck me was after the election, going into the West Wing and seeing the eyes of some of the staffers, just these wide eyes trying to figure out what does this all mean for them.
Yeah, so many people watching and waiting and trying to figure out where we go next.